देव के अवगुणों के
nibuka iki kinde cyitwa Vikramadevu cyagaragayemo witwa Alu Arjun nacyo nzakibakora nuko kigenze mutegereze Bahubali the conclusion umwanzuro yamwishe kubera iki byagenze bite habaye iki Prabhas yarakarimo nka Shivadu kandi nka Bahubali
Brianna Robinson is a woman of many layers. In the 1990s, she was known to the world as Professor Sex, one-fourth of the chart-topping hip-hop group Nasty Bitches. On stage, she was bold, unapologetic, and full of life. Fast forward to the present day, Brianna's world looks entirely different. She's a stay-at-home mom of 5 children, managing the chaos of motherhood while maintaining the image of a perfect wife to her college professor husband, Jeff. The story begins with Brianna preparing breakfast for her kids, multitasking like a pro as she balances burnt toast and sibling squabbles. Her life feels mundane but secure, or so she thinks. As the day unfolds, Brianna stumbles upon a devastating truth: Jeff is cheating on her with a much younger student. She catches them in the act, a betrayal that leaves her reeling. In her devastation, Brianna questions her sense of self. Has she sacrificed too much for her family? Her confidence, once unshakable, feels like a distant memory. But then, a call from her past changes everything. Their former manager, Eric, proposes a reunion of Nasty Bitches. At first, Brianna dismisses the idea. How can she leave her children and confront a past she's buried for decades? However, her anger and heartbreak over Jeff's infidelity ignite a fire within her. She decides to meet with her old bandmates, Naomi, Jill, and Valeria. Their reunion is bittersweet, filled with laughs, tensions, and old rivalries. Brianna struggles to reconcile her current self with the audacious Professor Sex she once was. As rehearsals begin, Brianna's insecurities bubble to the surface. She hasn't performed in years, and her role as a mother seems at odds with her former persona. But when she finally steps on stage for their comeback performance, it's like a spark reignites. She channels her anger, heartbreak, and longing into her music, delivering a performance that reminds the world, and herself, of the powerhouse she is. Meanwhile, the Nasty Bitches, once a groundbreaking hip-hop group, had disbanded after their 1990s success, with each member forging separate paths. Filled Circle Brianna Robinson transitioned to being a full-time mother of 5, sacrificing her identity as Professor Sex for her family. Filled Circle Naomi pursued a solo career but struggled with maintaining her artistic identity while raising her daughter. Filled Circle Valeria leveraged her fame for personal gain, delving into television and politics, yet lacked deep connections. Filled Circle Jill left behind her wild lifestyle, embracing a religious and conservative identity that conflicted with her past. Rehearsals proved to be a challenge. Brianna struggles to find her rhythm and stage presence. Her insecurities, compounded by the pressure of raising her children and dealing with Jeff's betrayal, weigh heavily on her. A powerful moment comes when her eldest daughter watches her practice and says, "Mom, you're amazing." It's a turning point for Brianna, reigniting her belief in herself. On the night of the performance, the group takes the stage to a roaring crowd. Brianna pours all her anger, heartbreak, and passion into the performance. The audience is electrified, and she feels alive in a way she hasn't in years. Professor Sex is back, not as a shadow of her former self, but as a more powerful, self-aware version. After the group's thrilling comeback performance, Brianna begins rediscovering her confidence but faces new challenges. Balancing her role as a mother and performer grows harder as her children struggle to adapt to her busy life. Jeff's betrayal continues to affect her emotionally, leading her to question her capacity to forgive and move on. Brianna also takes on a mentor-like role in the group, often acting as the peacemaker when tensions arise among the members. Her leadership helps the group navigate the pressures of their revival tour, proving her strength as a resilient and determined individual. Naomi faces tensions with her daughter, who feels neglected. Her past decisions resurface, forcing her to reconcile her solo ambitions with the group dynamic. Valeria juggles her personal and professional ambitions, often clashing with the group's goals. Her confidence masks deeper insecurities. Jill wrestles with the fallout from her conservative life clashing with her unapologetic past as Thrill. Her personal relationships add complexity to her journey of self-acceptance. As they navigate fame, personal struggles, and old rivalries, the group's dynamic is tested repeatedly. Brianna and the group face intense challenges balancing their revived fame with personal struggles. Brianna grapples with Jeff's betrayal while finding her footing as Professor Sex again. Naomi navigates her relationship with her daughter and unresolved tensions with Eric, their manager. Jill struggles with coming out publicly, facing backlash from her conservative past. Valeria deals with her insecurities and quest for validation. The group's dynamic is tested